everyone, welcome to Data Science Community. In today's lecture, we are going to learn about SQL. What is SQL and what is databases? No-SQL and what is the difference between Excel and database? Okay, so without wasting our time, let's start our session with what is database. Okay, so the database is a system that allow user to store and organize the data. Okay, so database is a system, okay, for by using which we can organize, okay, and store our data, okay, in a proper way. For example, we are go to the mall, okay, we all visit to the mall, and here in every mall there is a section divided for each and every item present in that mall. Okay, so same here we use in our database. Okay, the same concept we use in our database. Here we organize our data in a particular manner, okay, so that everyone or we can easily reach out what information we want. Okay, whatever information we want, we can reach out it easily. Okay, that's why we use databases. And next question is, what is SQL? Okay, SQL stands for Structural Query Language, okay, which is a programming language used to interact with database. We have database, so now we want a language to interact with that database. Okay, so if we want any information, we can get that information by the help of SQL. Okay, there are different type of databases languages. Okay, by using that languages we can interact with the database. Okay, and there are different type of databases. Okay, so what was the application of SQL? Here we are talking about the application of SQL, not about the application of database. Okay, so SQL is used to create databases, read databases, update databases, and delete databases. Okay, so here we use SQL for create, read, update, and delete. Okay, this was the basic application of SQL. Now let's see what is SQL and what is NoSQL. Okay, so in SQL we store data in a tabular form. Okay, but in NoSQL we did not store our data in a tabular form. Instead we store our data in key value pairs, document based, and graph databases. Okay, and in SQL there is predefined schemas, and in NoSQL we have dynamic schemas. Okay, and in SQL its performance is low as compared to NoSQL with huge data. Okay, NoSQL did not perform well with huge data, but NoSQL will perform well or work easily with the huge data. Okay, so there is some examples of SQL. There is PostgreSQL, MySQL, MS SQL software, which is Microsoft SQL Server. Okay, and in NoSQL we have MongoDB HBase. Okay, now let's see what were the types of commands in SQL. Okay, there are three types of SQL commands: DDL, DML, and DCL. Okay, DDL stands for Data Definition Language, which is used to create, alter, and drop our data. Okay, and DML commands and DML language, which stands for Data Manipulation Language. It is used to select, insert, update, delete data from the database. Okay, and Data Control Language grant or revoke the permission to the user to access database. Whether it will grant the permission to the user to access the database or revoke the permission. Okay, so these were the basic commands which we use to in our database. Okay, so next is our what was the difference between Excel and database. Okay, because we are using both for store our data set. Okay, for store our data. So what is the difference between that? Okay, so Excel is easy to use, and we did not require any training to perform or to use Excel. Okay, but if we are using databases, we need to learn and we need to train how to work with the database. Okay, but in Excel we don't need any training. Okay, and next is store less data. Excel store less data as compared to databases. Okay, and Excel good for one-time analysis and quick charts. Okay, we can easily do analysis and make quick charts in Excel. Okay, but in database we can do the work automate. Okay, we can automate our task. Okay, if we are in Excel, we need to enter everything by our own, but in Excel we need to write, but in database we need to write code and we can automate our task. Okay, next is no data integrity due to manual operations. Okay, if we need to enter something in our database, in our Excel sheet, we need to, many times we need to do it manually, so it will not provide integrity in our data. Okay, sometimes if you want to enter phone number, this number will be of 8 digit, or sometimes some people will enter name in place of phone number, so it will not a correct information, or it will not provide the integrity in our data. But in database we have high integrity in data because we can put some conditions in our database. Okay, here we have low search and filter capabilities, but in database we have high search and filter capabilities. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you want more video on the SQL, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more such videos.